gents, I'm coming back to you guys with a new talk through get ready with me video. I've been gone for a little while, so I figured y'all would want a talk through get ready with me video. And today's video is sponsored by GlamBot. So I did use a bunch of products from GlamBot, and if you're familiar with my channel, I've used GlamBot before, but basically they do have gently used makeup items on their website. I like using their website to find limited edition products that are no longer for sale, and you can find them for great prices, way less than what you would pay on eBay or Amazon when people hike up the prices of limited edition items. Also, all of their items come sanitized. If it's something like a mascara or a lip gloss where once you put it in, the whole thing is contaminated, they sell those only brand new, not gently used. So you can definitely get eyeshadows, any sort of powder products off of there with no problems, because you can scrape off the top of that and you can also sanitize it yourself so that you're nice and good to go. Also, if you have a bunch of makeup products lying around in your makeup collection that you're not using, you can definitely sell them to GlamBot as well. If you're interested in checking that out, I will have a link down below for you guys. If it is your first purchase, you can get 30% off. I will have that information down below for you guys as well. And I definitely recommend that you subscribe to their mailing list, because whenever they have a BOGO sale, it will go straight to your email first, so you will know about it before everybody else knows about it. So if you want to see how I achieve this look right here, y'all already know what to do. Stay tuned, guys. So I figured I have been gone for a little while. I will do a talk through makeup tutorial for you guys today because y'all really like my last one. So I'm first going to start off with my Smashbox primer water, and y'all already know that I love using like these little primer sprays, and I just feel like this makes my makeup last a whole lot longer than not using it at all. So for primer today, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer, and I'm absolutely loving this primer. Y'all already know, like, I'm obsessed with this primer. It is the bomb, and I'm going to apply this to my T-zone area only because that's where I get really oily at. So you just need a little bit of this, and make sure you blend it really good into the skin. For foundation today, I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear foundation in the shade NC50, as well as the Real Techniques Face Expert brush. I think I used this in my last makeup tutorial as well, that foundation brush. I don't think I used this foundation though, but this foundation is really nice. My foundation shade hasn't changed yet. I'm not sure what's up because it has been hot as heck in Georgia, but I'm going to focus on the center of my face first and work my way out. And I always blend down. That way it doesn't lift up any of the hairs that are on my face. But this foundation is like super full coverage, so it covers everything. But it has a matte finish, and I can barely feel it on the skin, which is why I love it. So did everyone have a good weekend? Y'all let me know what you did this weekend in the comment section down below. My weekend was very chill, per usual. I feel so old because I don't like going anywhere anymore. So as you can see, this foundation is the bomb, and I have a huge pimple on my forehead. It's been driving me nuts. So I picked up a new concealer today. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Deep, and I picked this up from Ulta. I'm going to apply this everywhere that I normally highlight. So underneath my eyes, and this brush is like so big, but it's nice because it applies a lot of product. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead. Next, I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm gonna blend all of this out. So I don't go in any particular order. I normally start with like either my chin, above my mouth, my nose, or my forehead, but I never start with my under eye area. I like to let that sit and set for a little while before I blend that out. So first impressions of this concealer is it has really good coverage and it blends pretty good. It's not as light as I sometimes go, So it's giving a more natural highlighted look. And I haven't been contouring my nose lately, if y'all have noticed, because when you highlight your nose, it automatically makes it look like you contoured it. First impression is that I love it, but I want to see how this bad boy holds up. If you've tried this concealer and you wore it like a lot, let me know what you think about it down below. So y'all see I'm looking up, and that's so I can stretch that skin so I don't blend the concealer into the fine lines and the wrinkles under my eye. So y'all already know what time it is. It is time to bake, and I have not been using my Ben Nye banana powder in a while, so I am going to use it today. And some of y'all always ask me what I do. I always take like a paper towel and I literally tap it into the towel. Like, that's how I get it out. And it wastes a lot of product, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? To beat that face. So I'm gonna take the same sponge, tap it into the powder, and go underneath my eyes to bake. And you want to make sure you get all the creases out before you do this. So while we're baking, I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep and just a powder brush. And I'm going to press this into the non-highlighted areas just to set my foundation in place. And this is a very lightweight powder. Now it's time to swipe away that powder that we have baking on our face. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and swiping that powder away. And it should come off really easily and leave you with a nice highlighted look. I don't let the powder sit on there that long because you really don't need to. So I'm going to take the powder again with the brush that we used to swipe off the powder that we used to bake, and I'm just going over those highlighted areas. So I'm going to do things a little different today. I'm going to go ahead and finish my face before I do my eyes, which I don't like ever do, but I'm going to go in with my bronzer. I'm using my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Deep 4 with just this fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and this is going to give me a nice wash of color all over my face just to warm it up. So my temples, I don't go in the middle of my forehead because it's small. I want to make it look bigger. My cheekbones and my chin. For highlight today, I'm going to use this NARS blush, and this is Certeo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I got this from Glambot, and I'm going to use it with a fan brush. And I'm just going to put this on the upper portion of my cheekbones. Yes. Do y'all see that highlight? Do you see it? You have to see it. Like, boom. So for blush today, I'm going to use another blush that I received from Glambot. This one is from NARS, and I think it's pronounced Teos, but I could be wrong. It's just a really nice, I would say like a golden coral blush. I'm going to put this in between my contour, well, my bronzer and my highlight. It's just going to give a nice glow to the skin. So pretty. Gives a nice flush. And this is just an e.l.f. blush brush, so really inexpensive, but it gets the job done. And I'm going to go in with this lip liner from ColourPop. This one was from the Karrueche collection, and this one is called K. And I'm going to just line the outer portion on my lip. So for lipstick, I got two Tom Ford lipsticks from Glambot. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. This first one is SS16. It's one of their lip color shines. Such a pretty color. It's like a light nude color. And then the other one is just one of their Rouge lip colors in 07 Pink Dust. And this is what it looks like. I think I want to use this color. Oh, this is so freaking creamy. I love this color, you guys. Like, I think this is going to be my new favorite, like, go-to color. So I'm going to use a little bit more lip liner. Now it is time for brows. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the shade Brunette. And I'm first going to take this brow spoolie and just go through my brows. I don't really have too many brows like that, but we're going to make it do what it do. So that's like a huge difference from 0 to 100. So I know a lot of you are going to be like, what? But I have been using a black eyeshadow in my eyebrows, which is like crazy because I never used black eyeshadow or black pencil or anything in my brows before. But I've been using this one from my Anastasia World Traveler palette, the shade here, which is called Noir. And I've been using it with my Angled Tarte brush. This is one of their brow brushes. It's so bomb. And basically, I just use it to add a bit more definition and try to make it look like I have more hairs in my brow, if that makes any sense. So I just draw little strokes in my brow to make it look like hairs. Next, I'm going to take that same concealer that we used to highlight earlier. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Deep. I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use that to clean up my eyebrows. And I'm going to use it with an e.l.f. I believe this is one of their Studio Concealer brushes. And we're going to clean up underneath our brows. Next, I'm going to take this cream concealer. This one is from MAC. This is the shade NW45. This is part of their Studio Finish line, but this is their Pro Conceal and Correct palette. I don't even know if they still make these or not, but this is the Studio Finish Concealer in NW45. If they don't, I'm taking it with a micro beauty blender and I'm taking it over top my eye. This is going to serve as a nice base for our eyeshadows. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Ben Nye Banana Powder on my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I'm going to apply this on top of that just to set that concealer in place so it doesn't move or crease. And it'll serve as a nice like kind of base for the eyeshadows. That way it's not slipping and sliding on that concealer. I really don't use eyeshadow primer anymore. Like, I haven't used it in a long time and I don't have any issues with my eyeshadows. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to start off with one of my faves, which is the Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear eyeshadow. It's a very warm tone brown. It looks so good on so many different skin tones. I'm going in with a Sugar Pill eyeshadow crease brush, and I'm literally just going in my crease. I have so much room in between my lid and my eyebrow that I have to take my crease color up high. But if you don't have a lot of space there, don't take this bad boy up high at all. This is just like a nice transition shade to add a little bit of definition to the crease. This look, we don't want like a lot of definition. It's just like a little pop of something in the crease. So the next product I'm going to use is another eyeshadow product. This one is a cream eyeshadow from Laura Mercier. I got this from Glambot. This is their Khaki Caviar Stick color, and I'm so excited to use this. It's so pretty. It's like a mossy green, smoky kind of color. I'm going to apply this all over the eyelid. don't have to apply anything over top this, but I just think Club would look so good on top. So I'm taking the eyeshadow stick, and then I'm taking this e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I'm just blending it, just so it sets right on the eye. So for eyeliner today, I'm going to use this black one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their waterproof gel liner in the pencil form in the side dark side. I'm going to apply this to the waterline. I've never used this before, so hopefully it works good. So it's going in there nice and smooth. No tugging required. So I'm not going to do any liner on top. I am going to go in with this Marc Jacobs mascara. This is the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in the shade Noir. And this mascara is bomb, but it doesn't really matter because y'all already know I'm putting lashes on. So I'm going to apply a little bit to my bottom lashes as well. Y'all know how I feel about bottom lash mascara. If I'm not wearing mascara on my bottom lashes, something ain't right with your girl. Just know it ain't me if it's no bottom lash mascara. So now it's time for lashes. I'm going to use these luxury lashes. This is the style MH36, and just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Y'all see me apply lashes on camera all the time, and I have 2 false lash videos, so if you want to see that, it will be linked down below, and I'll also put a little card up here for you guys, but I'll be right back after I finish my lashes. I promise. So the last and final step is setting your makeup, and I'm using the Mario Badescu skincare. This is their facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So this is my first time using it on myself. I just used it on Deja earlier. Y'all will see that makeup tutorial either before this or after this. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about right now, but you will. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and use this spray. Hopefully it works out good because I'm not trying to ruin this look. So y'all know how much I love to drench my face in spray. It makes your skin so dewy, and it just puts everything together, and it keeps your makeup in place all day. So I'm going to let that set, and this is the completed look, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, definitely don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye.